This is Oaken Tower, the Christmas edition. We've got a new boss to defeat. Unfortunately, I did defeat the boss, but you have to be a certain level, which I'm not. Let's see if I can find the build. Here we go. Disgustingly overpowered this. See, that is truly a horrendous number of items going into your inventory. Every 7 gives a tier 2 goblet, or 6, I'm not sure. And that produces 2 chests, which enabled me to get some pretty strong items. Didn't upgrade this in the end, and the Elvish Orb turned out to be a bit useless. Only triggered once, I think. Yes, only triggered once, and I used a potion to give it more multi. Yes, the problem with this is the combat ends so quickly. But 13 seconds is just too long, so I should have replaced that at some point, but I didn't want to. I'm not sure how this ended up with so much attack damage, but certainly helpful. I'm not sure if there's an interaction with these 2 items, but in the end it's just a fun build. Very painful though, going through the inventory with a vast number of chests stuff. Level 51. Not sure if I'm going to beat that anytime soon. However, I want to beat the boss, so that means I need to probably rank up as fast as possible, which no idea what's the easiest way to do it, but I suppose random items to begin with, and maybe a bow. Let's go with a frost bow. Would have preferred a shield like this, or any cold producing item. Speed up. These early fights can be easy wins or not very harmful losses, so I don't truly care too much. Boost through them as fast as possible. I think I'm going to lose this one. Now we're looking for not entirely sure what the likelihoods. This is the one, so there's probably going to be one more loss, and we can start on the proper build. I'm not entirely sure how the opponents are chosen. But you'll find that the better players probably start with gold producing items. I do want the potions as they can be pretty good, but hook is a gold producing item and I haven't found any others yet. I'm not entirely sure what was the best way of doing this. Do I put... Is the frosty item triggered once by an item, or if that item has multi-strike, does it trigger this bow more than once? I have no idea. I do want to find out. As I think that will be fun. Really though, I also want a shield because it increases the length of combat, thus increasing this, the time this has to activate. Even if we do take a loss, I don't really care as long as this activates only once though. Very upsetting. Not enough for that. Enough for another shield though. I think that shield is just going to be temporary. It looks like he's right into the middle of his build, boosting the shield. And some good gold items. That's a healing item. I think we should win this, but oh, there we go. Poison is the strongest, but only because I think yes, poison is the strongest because it's more common. I'm not entirely sure what to do here. Level up our item maybe? Do we have a rare item? This is rare. Yes, we'll level up our item. I'm not entirely sure which one to do. Probably the bow. Might have been a mistake. Never mind. Ah, that shield. So this one. Not entirely sure I know what I'm looking for. Those shields I might have to do. That was a quick loss. I don't have too much hope on this. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way of boosting the damage on this item. I don't think I'll be upgrading the hook. Ah. Should I sell one of these? think I'll sell this. Get that one instead. Yes. I don't think I'm going to do well at this anytime. This is one of the few times taking that isn't worth it. That's the nature of the thing. Create a shield. This might be interesting. 3 seconds. Every 2 seconds, take that down a second. I must admit, the wording of this item had me confused for some time. But every time this item triggers, 1 second is removed from the cooldown on this item. Don't look like I'll be succeeding with this build. Perhaps I rushed it too much. Alright. I think one of these adds a frozen tag to an item. Haven't seen this before. I think the build actually wants this, yes. Let's have a look. I've forgotten gain orb. Gain a frozen orb and make an item frosty. I think that's going to be this one. Excellent. I wanted to upgrade the bow desperately. Trigger adjacent shields, that's also something I wanted. Move the bow down 1. Sell that, even though it's a useful item. It's not part of the build. It is kind of frustrating seeing so many fun items that have interesting effects, but not actually using them because they just aren't the best. I think I will level up here. HP is very important. Right, that is the kind of attack speed I want out of my bow. But I think we're going to lose. Very close, but unfortunate. Yes. As it happens, didn't... Oh, that was the wrong button. We wanted this one. There we go. Bow straight off the bat. And we'll probably want that afterwards. A strong item to begin with. Now this is very unusual because usually with no items that leaves just enough gold to level up, but this person has done neither, so I can only guess what happened. A victory for me. Good early game gold, but it caps off at 15. I'm not entirely sure what I want to pursue. Another frosty bow, perhaps? Absolutely no idea. Never mind. Doesn't look like I'll be doing any winning on this one, although bleed damage does stack up. I don't think it's going to be fast enough. Yes, we're going to get hit by burn damage closer than I thought it would be. Okay, excellent. Would prefer... Yes, that's it. I'll look out for crystal items. Now this is an interesting shield to put the multicast on. That's the word I'm looking for. Definitely didn't forget it. Hopefully I'll win this one. Shaping up good. Although it looks like they have a good gold production going. No, I don't usually go shield, so this is one I haven't seen often. I actually have no idea which to go for. Plus 10 shield and multicast, or multicast with an extra to more easily upgrade. I will probably go the greedier route, relying on luck to upgrade it if that is an option. Probably not though, knowing my luck. Said I'd look out for crystal items, but I think I just left a few through. Grab that. Yes, I really should actually. Yes, this is frosty and crystal. I doubt this is a good build, but here goes. You never know, the other person might have a build that's also terrible, but it looks like they do not. Hopefully bleed damage will stack up enough to let us win. Upgrade shield. Oh yes, good bow. Do we want crit chance? Yes. If I find the corn, that will be the damage dealer, because I don't think we're Stacking too much multicast on this. Another required item for any overpowered build. This is down to a low casting time. The shield won't save this person though. Don't think there's enough people to really... Holy tag, not good, not good. I don't think there's any good things you can do with that. Let's see what artifact we get. Never mind. I think I'll sell this. Pay for this. If you do want to stick stack multi-strike, this actually might be the best setup, and just take a few losses. I think I'll actually re-roll, see if I can grab some more items that I want. I don't think I'll be upgrading that. The, what's it called? Spyglass. I really shouldn't upgrade this either. Actually, I think I should, because that is bleed damage and I need as much of it as possible. I'm not sure why people put goblets in there as a weapon. 2 damage, I don't think I've ever seen as a deciding factor, but you never know, it might be one day. I think this is a costly mistake. But never mind, it is fun nonetheless. What do I want? Yes, crystal bow. That's what I'm aiming for. What was the boost? I have no idea if that's a well worth it upgrade, but this is worth it. I'm not sure if we're going to actually... We just have no healing items. I'll have to fix that at some point. Still only level 2. Gonna have to fix that also at some point. Now we don't need the 2 hearts, so we'll take the health. Quite surprised we don't need the hearts. This is probably the healing item we want, though I have no idea where to stick it. If we don't care about crit chance, then replacing this with this will probably have to be the play. Now this is a hard choice, but it's going to have to be the bow. Next shop we will want to upgrade it to 2-star. we will want a 2-star item upgraded to a 3-star item. A frozen build just isn't powerful enough, so let's see what this is. A present. That sounds interesting. I've no idea what either of these does, but let's see what spin the wheel. Plus 10 damage. Potions, not sure what that is. 2 presents, they all look pretty good. That's good. Is that a fail? No idea. But this might be where all my money sinks into, even though I want to get an upgraded bow. Not sure why they put cash on the wheel, as it just enables essentially a free spin. But at some point it stops being free. That is excellent. Alright, this is definitely our last spin. I have no idea what that was. But okay. Is that a failure? A failure to win something? Possibly. I have no idea why we kept on getting cash, but I can only be disappointed. Let's see. Poison, poison, poison. Straight on here. Excellent. -1 second cooldown. Yes, that is going to be excellent. And I think we will want to swap these over. Do we want to upgrade these? Or we wanted to upgrade this, didn't we? So yeah, I will freeze the shop. This looks like a good build, though looks can be deceiving. Again, a random vial, that is actually really good. Didn't have enough shields to actually protect himself. On such builds, you do need shielding to increase the length of time you do deck to trigger items. Still only level 3. Ooh, those hooks. Shame I didn't go for hook build again. I just need... Oh, completely missed the shield. I don't think I'm going to get enough for the upgraded bow, which is truly, truly painful. I don't think I'm going to get anything else. Ah, the pain, the pain. But this is going to turn into a very potent weapon. Yes, plus 136 damage with over 500 poison. Shredding, excellent. eventually the battles will be too fast for this to trigger. Again, we want the lucky rolls. Hopefully, see, orbs, not something I'm interested in. Obviously, if lucky rolls do produce things I'm not interested in, but the chance to get something I want way outweighs this problem. Let's see. Ah, yes, perfect. Elven tag, crystal tag, flame tag, and arcane tag. Of course, the elven tag is the only thing we really care about too much. However, do I want to put it on this instead? Probably, but oh well. No, bleed doesn't get triggered by other crystal items. Yes, the tag system doesn't do too much. Ah, now this is good. We want shielding, definitely. Don't care about crit chance too much. Let's see if this is cheaper rules. No. We'll take the damage. Plus healing. No, we can't run out of money. I need my healing. I will sacrifice a shield for it. This is partly why candy does become very powerful. If you can get it multiple times, the more candy you buy, the stronger the effects come. Ah. Can I get it? I think I'm going to have to sacrifice an item for it. That's going to have to be this. You served me well. I think it's too late to upgrade to a level 3 item. But never mind. Start of combat effects. Do I have any of them? No, I don't think so. Nice sword, but not the most expensive item. I don't think there's anything else I want to really upgrade apart from a shield, but that is a painful wound I do not want to open. So let's just go with the bow. Do we win the bow fight? It appears so. See, we're down to 7 seconds on that. Almost there. Yes, our bow appears to be way outclassing their bow. They do have a shield. End up with 600 odd burn damage on me. But that concludes. Don't think this build is strong enough. Nope. I have no idea what the next rank is. Ah, it tells me. Very useful. I think I need to be emerald, so very close. So hopefully we'll get there and then create an uber build to defeat the boss. Shouldn't be too hard, but definitely fun.